Yeah, I thought we came out with really good intent tonight. Shifted the basketball. They hit a big three on quarter time. We should have go into that one being up 5 and having a really good quarter. But I thought that our second quarter was the one that was a little bit flat and didn't quite have the desperate energy that we showed for most of the other parts of the game. But I thought what Shea came in and did in the second half was what we've seen from him at his best, when he's just coming up with extra possessions and playing the defense he's playing and getting out on the break, making a three. Just so many plays that just allowed us to keep the lead. But we were pretty solid, as a group defensively in that second half. I think, what do we hold them to? It's at 31 or something in the second half. And, our challenges from the other night where we just didn't finish plays defensively against Wollongong. I thought we rebounded a little bit better. And then, in the last 5 minutes of the game, we really talked about where we needed to go, how we needed to do it. And, it wasn't perfect, but I thought we had a better plan about how we wanted to execute tonight down the stretch.
You said it wasn't perfect, but did you take a bit of pride in the way I think Jack White was getting you buckets at the end? A few different guys were getting you buckets. It wasn't all just Chris or Delhi or whoever.
Yeah, I thought both, Whitey got one off, Joe making a great pass and, getting out on the break. And, I thought our bigs, both Ariel and Joe were patient in the block tonight. They looked to the weak side, made some skips, and knew that there was going to be a crowded coverage. And, that's really important for us, that, when we throw it in, that we know it's going to come back out at different times as well.
How significant do you think this win could be for your hopes of top 2 and just for the run into the playoffs for the guys to go into Perth and get a win?
Yeah, we can't talk about it before the game. We saw, where the run that Sydney have gone on because they were down, below 500, and they just come together and really turned it up. And we've seen that with Wollongong. And we feel like this is our time right now to really lock in, to just play with an absolute desperation and winning effort. And we got some great highlights tonight about what it takes to go ahead and win big games, and especially win big games on the road. And one of our goals this year was to try and win at everybody's venue, and we got that done tonight. So wherever we finish in the playoff race, we've got the ability to walk in every venue with a good memory of getting a win.
Shea, just tell us about the level of desperation you saw from the guys tonight, and from yourself, what got you going with the way you could get steals tonight? I think 5 steals in Perth is a damn good effort.
It's just having that trust in the backside. We were top blocking Bryce, sending them to the paint. Joe, Whitey, Ariel, they're all, big help for myself and Bubba, and Dali guarding Bryce, just sending him downhill. And, I was there to just tip a few, and the boys were there to pick up those steals. Just having that trust in the team is awesome.
You guys coming together, sort of getting ready for finals. What are you seeing from the group in terms of the way, you guys are sort of turn the corner for getting towards the finals?
This is a big time to come together as a team. We dropped two that we should have won at home. Now it's a crunch time, and we've got to put our foot down and stay together and come out with wins to stay on top.
Thanks, Roy. Craig, going on again.
Dean, when we go to RAC Arena, it's quite remarkable. You don't seem to be intimidated coming here at all like some teams are. What's the key to coming into this venue and winning so consistently?
It's a great challenge. I think our group has embraced coming to one of the best arenas in Australia, knowing that it's going to be the crowd's going to be into it. Can you mentally deal with the runs that Perth go on? Can you just lock in and forget about referees' calls? And it really tries to bring out the best of you in a basketball player. And I think we've embraced that challenge, pretty well over these last times that we've been here. Obviously, we had a grand final series here recently, and there was good memories about playing here.
Both teams coming off the 2 losses, scores level 3/4 time. Do you reckon that's a real fork in the road moment at that last quarter for you guys from a season perspective, given the difference is pretty dramatic if it goes the other way?
Yeah, I'm not really big in fork in the road moments, but I was pleased with the way that we played the fourth quarter, and I really didn't sub much. That was the thing I trusted. Lual-Acuil, I think, gets his 4th foul with 5 minutes to go, and he said, "Trust me, I'll be good." Get Shea out for a few minutes and Bubba in there and get him a rest and get Shea back in there, and that group closed it out well. And fortunately, I still had my 3 timeouts where I could, manage that situation as well. And, we finally won a coach challenge, which gives you kind of that extra time out as well. So we were able to kind of rest the guys through that fourth quarter. But it's not something I'll normally do. I want people to play at an intensity level that they need to come out for a few minutes and move a few more people.
Which challenge, like Delhi was demanding you take it, he was pretty strong when you're saying take that challenge, and it became a pretty important moment in the game to get the ball back and get down to 10 points. What were you thinking at that point? Was it his demand that made you back that decision?
Yeah, I think there was probably 2 other ones that I turned against and said, no, I probably had a pretty good angle on those ones, and I didn't think we'd get the win. But, being at the other end of the floor, and he obviously had a great angle on it, and yeah, he was pretty strong about me taking it, and I had the 3 timeouts, so even if we didn't get it, it was a good little break in play. But it's an interesting one about who you really can trust. But yeah, he was so adamant. He was very convincing for me to take that one.